Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. If you're watching this, kindly make sure you click the subscribe button and remember to turn on your notification bell. The presidential race has attracted candidates from every region in Kenya. Every region is aligning themselves towards grabbing the high table. Talk of the Western region, talk of the Coastal region, talk of the Luo Nyanza region, talk of the Gusii region, talk of the Mount Kenya region, talk of the Northeastern, and other regions are playing their ball, they're playing their game, or they're playing their cards to make sure that one of their own is at the high table, regional politics. Na hiyo ni siasa ya Kenya, and we cannot run away from it. Allow me to zero down this analysis to the politics from the Gusii region. From the Gusii region, we have the former Interior Cabinet Secretary who served in Jubilee government, Fred Matiang'i, who is contesting for the top seat. On the other hand, there is the former Chief Justice, David Maraga, who diligently served the past government. He went to the books of history as, I think, the first CJ, and it might be the last one, to nullify a presidential election in Kenya. When Maraga said he's contesting for the position of president, a number of people saw him as a traitor and someone who has been fronted by this regime to fight his brother, Dr. Fred Matiang'i. So yesterday, there was a prominent burial in Nyamira. Prominent burial of a politician, Catherine Nyamato. Nyamato was the first woman to be nominated to the National Assembly by President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi decades ago. Catherine died weeks ago and was being buried yesterday at Kijauri in Nyamira. Maraga attended the burial as just any other politician. And in this burial, Maraga was given the microphone. He spoke, but when he reached at a position, is declaring his bid and saying that the late Nyamato was his supporter and definitely she was to be his voter. The people heckled Maraga and you could see people rejecting him. Wakifanya mikono hivi, meaning the people from the Gusii region have rejected Maraga's candidature. Of course, I will explain why this is happening the way it's happening. But before we proceed, allow me at this particular moment to give you evidence. Because you know, speaking without proving is like propelling propaganda. So this is Maraga's speech yesterday, and this is how the monarchs heckled and silenced him when he was explaining his presidential bid.
Viongozi wote ambao mko hapa ninawasalimu. Catherine ambao amelala, watoto wake na jamii yake, nasema pole sana. Tumekuwa nanyi kutoka Nairobi. Huyu ni mama alikuwa shujaa. Huyu mama Catherine anatoka kwangu nyumbani. Na wakati mwingi njare kunuka umwana minto. When I decided to run for presidency 2027, yeye ni mmoja wa wale ambao nilisungumuza na wao, nikaomba ushauri wao. Na aliniambia kwa sababu alikuwa mtu ya human rights na anajua hiyo ndio mimi nafuatilia. angeniunga mkono mpaka mwisho. Kwa hivyo nimempoteza mama ambayo ni dada yangu, nimempoteza Maefota, na nimepoteza mtu ambao angesimama pamoja nanyi. Nataka kuambia kitu moja. Nataka kuambia kitu moja. Mimi nimesimama, nitaenda mpaka mbele. Ile vile serikali iko, vile serikali imeendelea, ile wizi ambao inaendelea, ile kutatii sheria ambao unaendelea, nitafuata mpaka mwisho, na mimi nitasimamia haki. Tuwe pamoja nanyi, tuendelee na kazi iendelee. Mungu awabariki sana.
What is happening in Gusii region? The Gusii people had already identified Fred Matiang'i as a presidential candidate. Because of what he did when he was the CS, the people of Gusii believed that the only person who we can comfortably sell across the Republic of Kenya is one Dr. Fred Matiang'i. The political wave in the Gusii, in fact, any member of parliament, any MCA or any governor who is not going to align himself with the Matiang'i wave, there is a possibility they are going to lose terribly. Although there is gossip on the streets that Uhuru Kenyatta is trying to sweet talk Matiang'i to drop his presidential bid because Uhuru Kenyatta is eyeing to support Raila Odinga for another trial in 2027 to go and muscle William Ruto. But the question comes here. When Uhuru was the president with all the military and the systems and all the deep state, could not beat William Ruto when he was just a mere deputy president. The question I'm asking is, how will it be when William Ruto is the president now? Is Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto conspiring to keep people busy through Raila Odinga so that William Ruto can retain? That is food for thought, and that is a video for another day. So, in Gusii region, the people of Gusii have spoken in a loud voice that yes, Matiang'i, you are a good Maraga, you are a good man, you served nicely, but they still don't believe that Maraga is campaigning from his heart. The people of Gusii are convinced and they believe. I don't know, I cannot substantiate, but I am telling you the gossip on the ground. Kashawa anasema sikiza ground. So kaka, mimi nikisikiza ground, nilikuwa hiyo matanga, nikisikiza ground, watu wanasema huyo ni Ruto project, ametumwa kuharibu kura, So I don't know how Maraga is going to convince his people that he is genuinely contesting and he is not William Ruto's project. But until then, his candidature has been loudly rejected by the people of Gusii region. And they are saying, our candidate we know is one Dr. Fred Matiang'i. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.